Hello, this is your Vtuber Jonicito. So, I'm deciding to actually stream another Pokemon Masters again. Yeah, my last stream was 2 weeks ago. But yeah, I know I haven't really been streaming last week because I was actually busy making my next video. Yeah, I'm actually doing the next Arezu video. I'm actually aiming for it to actually be out this coming weekend. Although, let's say maybe, because I might actually had like stuff to do there, but in real life though, but this whole week pretty much I have all the time I need to make the Arezu video. The one where they go to the convention, which I already wrote about on AO3. Yeah, so I decided to actually make So yeah, I decided to stream Pokemon Masters. Hold on. Okay, I put do not disturb, so no notifications on the phone, so yeah, yeah, I decided to actually stream to grind to get Arezu up. But actually I also left like a big comment on my last Pokemon Master stream, and yeah, that's something I actually had like an important message when I was discussing about it the last time about Mario Kart Tour. So yeah, I actually discussed about it and all this, and because it was shutting down by Nintendo. So I'm just gonna write out the fact what I wrote like about 2 weeks ago. So my additional thoughts on spending on a live service game. I did forget to mention that given very recent news with making points about how I spent on a gacha or game currency on a service by only using Google Rewards money and never my bank account. Stuff like Mario Kart Tour shutdown is the reason I never want to spend real money from my bank account or any game by microtransaction of some sort, and rather use the survey-based money that could not be transferred outside of Google Pay, which is true. I tried. I said last time that I actually tried to transfer the rewards money to my bank account and such. There's no way I could actually transfer out of it, so it's stuck in Google Pay. So you can never go to your bank account at all. Once the game goes away, your money that you spent on a live service game feels like you were completely robbed out at the end, despite the feel of having fun in the long run. And you can never keep anything you had in a live service once the game shuts down for good. Sure, Masters have a much lifespan than Mario Kart Tour, but that also puts my same concern to where the game may or may not be 100% have a chance to live independently like the other games like Pokemon Go or even Fortnite would have a big chance to survive really long. Even forever. If a digital game of purchase like what we saw with Sony's movies getting blocked out once the titles got removed, or the entire service goes away, you're just as robbed out as the live service game you paid for via microtransactions also goes away that you can never get back. which I argue even that same goes for all mobile games that just completely disappears, as well as even a free to play game, because a lot of people play free to play games and stuff, and yeah, that also counts as if a full paid game would also phase out too. This is why I advise strongly on anyone's gadget spending, or how much they spend on a microtransaction, as well as depending on the game to know if it will live or worth spending while the game is still in service. Same with Gadget Pack, even though for sure will have a much longer lifespan than Pokemon Masters 2, where I still hold the same standard. The games with Love in Deep Space with the recent issue regarding a character where the game ends up not doing well should also be considered. Yeah, I decided to actually expand a bit on what I wrote last time. Yeah, I'm actually just not happy with that stuff happening with all these games, mobile games, even like non free to play games where you can even get that free downloads of games on mobile with little to no microtransactions, which could act. I mean, I've seen these games from the early to mid 2010s and they seem to be fine. I mean, I know kids enjoy them, but guess what? A lot of mobile games do not stay forever. It's even worse than video games from PC or consoles. Yeah, but less mobile games have worse ways of archiving the game themselves, because these services just goes out completely. And in fact, it's not even announced that Mario Tour have an offline mode in the same vein as Pocket Camp. Yeah, that kind of really adds to the fire of this whole situation. I just hold the same standard personally with actual games that ends up getting deleted later on. Well, paid ones on consoles, paid on mobile, free to play. Yeah, that's the whole skew can of worms right there. And yeah, with all that stuff, I'm not going to be bummed out the fact that I might not get Arezu on the stream, because I just know that with all these game shutdowns and all that, I mean, if you expect the highest, yeah, it could still be disappointing at the end, because a lot of people play Mario Kart Tour for fun, and most people have paid for a game use the pass anyway. But even with that, it kind of felt like you were robbed out. I mean, sure, the pass are just the least evil compared to directly buying the currency directly, which I advise not to. You need patience. These games requires patience. Yeah. So yeah, at the end, I mean, I know this is my last day because I haven't really played much of mobile games and all that stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, sure. But thing is, even if the next successor of Masters wouldn't be the same game, so. And also, it's the Pokemon Company's decision that they made it. It's the Pokemon Company's decision as to why a lot of these mobile games exist and all that, but. Yeah. I mean, Track Your Loss was a popular game, and same with Mario Kart Tour and all these games. Even if they have the fair share of issues, yeah, Nintendo, I mean, unless the Pokemon Company seem to be more focused on mobile games, even if almost all of them are just not as good as either Masters or Go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really saying it's Nintendo's, because just say it's the Pokemon Company. But yeah, I just kind of had a reason. I just had all these worries, because I just happy I have friends who actually play all these games, and they just been disappointed with all these shutdowns and everything. And I know that these games are not gonna stay alive, but that still kind of reaches disappointment. Yeah, that's the reason I don't even play much of these mobile games. It's only Masters from time to time, but yeah. It's the reason I haven't really played much of it because of all these issues. And even if I think Masters is like the best, the second best mobile game up to Pokemon Go. Yeah. Given Dina's track record and all that, so even if the Pokemon Company does a better job on mobile games than Nintendo. Yeah. I mean, the only positive thing is, even if the game does shut down, at least people could still dump the models and everything. I mean, I've seen archives of it already on Mega. I mean, I'm the one that actually likes to make MMD model. I mean, use Blender models and stuff. So yeah. I mean, at least that's one thing preserved, but to play in case if something happens. And yeah. But I'm not gonna really just trauma dump this whole thing though, cause I just want to share my thoughts on all this, cause I had so much people warning about all these games because of Mario Kart Tour and the fact that I had friends that actually played them and they told me all these issues themselves. That's why I cared. And if I don't really play Mario Kart Tour. And also Mario Kart Tour is from Dina as well. But yeah, for all that stuff, it's the reason I'm not gonna really be that down if I don't get Arezu at the end of this stream. Because, I mean, given all the problems with gaming for the last couple of years, yeah. Man, I'm just gonna really just hold on to my expectation. If I do end up being disappointed from it, but yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say don't play these games. I mean, people have free will to play them, and I just want to enjoy them. The reason I haven't played much is because I kind of really phased out of playing the games every day. My only issue with the gacha games, besides its marketing, is the fact that because you have to play it every day, it actually gets tiring to play the same game every day. You play it for too long, and yeah, that's why I haven't played Masters as much. Even that also affects me, given the fact that I know I should remind myself that I should play the game every day just to get Arezu's ult. But yeah. Yeah, so yeah, but yeah, I only have today to get Arezu. I mean, sometimes I play the game, so I'm not really that worried. So even if I am disappointed with the free-to-play games in general, full of statements and as games disappearing, I'm not gonna really be all disappointed when I don't get Arezu. Sure, I might just act out that I'm gonna miss her and stuff, that but at the end, I just want to play this game for fun to get Arezu. I mean, she's my favorite character. I mean, but yeah, I want to get her all because I haven't got her all yet. But yeah, the good news is I got Nemona's first sync pair, and I got Acerola's summer outfit. That's good. Yeah. But yeah, so now that I'm done with my issue with so here's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna grind to get gems. I mean, I may finish up the so we're gonna do Paseo Towers. We're gonna do Paseo Towers in this whole stream because that's gonna give me a way to grind. To get Arezu. Yeah. So, shall we get? So I think I'm actually like adding to 2 more battles to get 3,000. So this is my team currently. I can only bring grass types.
Let's start the show. Come on.
Right there.
We won't lose. You got this. Go for it.
Hang tight.
Could be lost. They go lose.
Now. I just don't know what to say. With style.
Hang tight.
You got this. Maybe we just wanted that one cute applause.
What can we learn from this? Pretty reliable, huh?
Seems
Let's just get this over with. Let's do this! Right there!
we won't lose. You got this.
There! Hang tight!
You got this. Here I come.
They lost.
It's frustrating.
With style.
Now!
Now. Something went wrong.
Hang tight!
Now.
Pretty reliable, huh?
Seems
Alright, so of course, Faulkner. No Arezu yet. So yeah, that's my other round of Arezu. Yeah, I didn't. So yeah, I'm actually trying to get at least 3,000 from Palseo Towers. Though yeah, I actually have my other thoughts on these mobile games and all that. Yeah. So yeah. Well, yeah, I think I actually shared this, my thoughts on Masters for first two streams. One of those where I actually said I wasn't really keen on this game because it was free to play and all that, but yeah, I mean, I played it like 3 years after it came out, so I heard that kind of really gotten better on the shape already. But the only thing that kind of threw me off of Masters is the arc units, because they're a lot harder to get. Yeah, that's my only issue, but it was the reason I don't really play the game every day. Besides the fact that I just kept playing the game every day because it's gacha, where a game where Gen requires you to play every day. And it's that stuff, and yeah, I mean, I only come back occasionally, so there's that. So I'm gonna have to get, I'm gonna have to reach the highest. So yeah, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to actually think myself while I was playing this and what I said about the games and all that, cause I know that there are people that got defend Nintendo and all this, even I don't really agree with a lot of them, because I kind of hold the games in the same standard. Because I know a lot of people play them for fun. But to be honest, with all the shutdown, I'm not gonna really put Nintendo in the biggest corporate in the same way as Sony with the physical copies. Mostly because that's Sony's own issue of game preservation. And with the Mario Kart Tour shutdown, I think that's just kind of, which is what I stated with the mobile game in general, and why all the issues I have with it. Because this is not this problem specifically for Nintendo. It's just more so industry, more so mobile. That's what I was referring to.
Watch and learn.
Shine!
Show 'em how it's done. Now.
That's the reason I don't really feel like blaming them in the same way as Sony and Microsoft. I'm sure Microsoft with layoffs and everything. Yeah,
Champion time.
that's worse.
Now.
I could tell I'm not very happy with the community as a whole, which I'm not hiding the fact.
Champion time. There.
But I'll just keep it, but I already got around of surviving this whole drop of the game. But I was actually picking which games are fun, even old or new. Doesn't matter.
Next time.
As well as my Switch. But yeah, even if the Switch 2 wasn't received as highly as wasn't received as highly last year. Somehow they're the best they're the best option compared to Sony and Microsoft given the current issue. Chip shortage and everything going expensive. Yeah, the Switch here is just your best option for next gen game. Yeah, and it makes sense that people want to actually choose Switch 2 over PS5 or Xbox Series console, which I could actually see why, because it's either Nintendo or PC, which, yeah, I made a game on PC, my ORG Ally. I actually got it like 3 years ago. That was when the prices of tech were actually consistent. Nowadays, yeah, AI. Yeah, your best bet is Nintendo. Next to you. But I had criticized the key cards because digital and no way to keep the game, but I would say, despite the issues, it does a better job than just being completely digital. Sony.
Alright, let's do this!
Yeah.
Ready!
And my issue with Microsoft and Sony. It's all digital. Given that everything digital is going to be kept. As far as buying physical, I mean, it could often be expensive. Expensive use. One example is Minecraft Story Mode. Yeah, there's yeah, they also have like physical copies of Minecraft Story Mode, but the only issue is the fact that since Telltale shut down a couple years ago, yeah, fortunately, all digital purchases are no longer around because of it, and you can only try to find physical copies. But only Sony or Microsoft's console. Physical copy of pretty much your game key cards.
You can do it!
So you can only actually download them. But as for Nintendo Switch, Seasons 1 and 2 are... Well, Season 2 one is not full physical, so I don't need to actually download it. Download the whole game. Unlike the disc, but the thing is, because of that, it's scalped on It scalped you, so it cost like over $200.
Gotcha.
Which I'm not joking.
You can do it.
Had to be at over $200 for a Switch. Or a Switch.
You can do it.
For a Nintendo Switch version.
Are you kidding me?
You can do it.
I'm surprised.
You can do it.
Which I'm surprised it costs that high. Well, scalping, don't support them. Yeah. I mean, at least with PC, I mean, at least GOG actually gives you the ISO or a whole package for you to keep when you buy the game. Yeah. If scalping is the issue, at least with physical copies, you can still keep. Same with the key cards, even if it has issues, but yeah, at least people will actually share them or trade them, even selling them much more easily.
I'm totally on board for this.
I got no issues, to be honest. I got no issues. But yeah, oh yeah.
Let's have some fun then.
So yeah,
Now's my chance. We can do this.
For science. Cut up the heat.
yeah, those are the reasons I'm not happy with the industry. The
We can do this.
live service games not being phasing out and yeah.
Now's my chance. Look at you go.
For science. Show 'em how it's done.
You can do it.
The state of preservation.
Look at you go.
And also not the game industry's fault, but the AI making PC ports expensive and all that. Oh yeah. I'm actually glad I got like
Target lock.
the best AMD's video card last year before the whole AI
Look
craze.
at you go.
Go. I don't lose battles.
I can help.
Target lock.
I got the 7900 XCX
I can
on
help.
that desktop,
Target lock. What's this?
which was pretty good.
I can help.
It actually helped my it actually helps rendering on Blender by a lot.
Cut up the heat.
I can help.
Go.
I can help.
Cut up the heat. Go.
I can help.
Target lock. Show 'em how it's done.
Wait, what?
Not also I did infinite potions.
Target lock. Show 'em how it's done.
Yeah, I'm gonna need better types to grind. But yeah, I'm not really trauma dumping on the whole gaming industry. I'm not gonna be like we're doomed and everything. And if I actually have issues with all these, yeah, this month hasn't really been that good because of all these news. I mean, I just want to share my thoughts on all of them, even if if a game like Pokemon Master would actually survive longer than Mario Kart Tour. Also, I would be honest about it.
I polished my skills, Adaman.
Because, I mean, yeah, if I don't really put a 10 on a blame as high as Sony Microsoft, I mean, at least we got the models for use with them in D and stuff.
Right there.
That's good.
With style.
Target locked. Now.
Let's pick out the video game models for use of our games.
You got this.
I will finish this.
But yeah, I mean, we actually survive on the gaming space currently. Well, actually, let's actually looking up on your libraries of what games you have that I actually have and kept,
We can learn something from this.
and what you find fun. So, yeah, back catalog is something you actually decide yourself on what game you should play. That's the stuff I actually find worth your time.
You got this.
It's for Walter. Yeah, I got like a big couple of PC games I got during my childhood. I even got some of them work on my RG Ally. That includes all these old Windows 98 games and MS-DOS. Yeah, which I'm actually decided to actually stream old games here on the channel because that's when I actually show off childhood games for nostalgia purposes.
With style.
Let's actually share my story.
Hang tight.
So I think it's gonna be a fun activity.
Hang tight.
You got this.
Hang tight.
Which also, and also have the Switch would actually have a good amount of games.
We simply weren't ready yet. Now.
Guess we're dunsies.
Yeah, the Switch is also a great console that actually succeeded over Sony and Microsoft, which is good.
You got this.
Yeah, a lot of exclusives that we're playing. That's great. That's good to see.
You lost.
That's good to see. Which I actually showed off some of my gameplay.
Pretty reliable, huh?
Seems
I know I mentioned my Tomodachi and CA stream about game pricing and all that, which I think I already stated enough about it. But so But yeah, I usually get games from the bin where I actually find a used copy for a very good price and much lower than how it's sold officially. Well, directly as new. I recently got Mario and Sonic 2020's Olympic Games for $20. I think it came at $60, but we found one for $20 very recently. And the cartridge actually works. Yep. Cartridge works on the
Turn up the heat.
Switch.
Observe.
Thank you, Ben, for saving us.
You got this.
I think that's why I care a lot about the game presentation and stuff. And having games to be more affordable because
You got this.
the bin of used games actually become much cheaper than new.
Leave it to me.
The bin.
With style.
Onward. Hang tight.
That's where I actually found movies too. Bin.
Hang tight.
Now.
Yeah. I think I remember seeing an Xbox game. Well, the OG Xbox game, Shrek 2. I saw it on store in a bin like about 20 years ago. It was like $10, then 10 to 15, somewhere there. But I didn't see how so I didn't end up getting in.
You got this.
Hang tight.
That's where I usually get the games in like stores that actually offers you a bin
Hang tight.
for used games.
Hang tight.
Yeah. Dang it. I am a returning player and I see most YouTubers kind of not that active. Exposing. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what I was referring to when I mentioned I don't really play that much Mastered as much as I used to because, well, for two reasons for me. One is the arc sync pairs are just a lot more harder to get. And the hard payday is just even higher than any limited than the rest of the limited sync pairs to get them. It's up to 400, but for arcs is 500 and they even the represent chance 400 hard pay sync pairs are easier to get than the arcs. That takes up to 500. And my second reason is since it's a gacha game that you had to feel to actually play the game every day to get more gems. Yeah. I don't really play the same game for a couple of months after. Because I want to play other games and do other stuff. Those are my two reasons. But to actually see, but despite all the stuff which I told Lucas Jordan about earlier, that I think I already say that Masters had more chance even if I due to the same concern because of the Marco Tour. Because I just hold the same standards for any free-to-play game. That's why I actually decided to just actually be wise with my money. I never spent on a game with real money. Just my Google rewards thingy. Although I still think it had a good chance of surviving. I mean, Pokemon Go is always gonna stay. Trust me, it took the whole world by storm 10 years ago. Do you guys remember 2016 Pokemon Go? Guys remember when a lot of people get into accidents because of it? Yeah, those were the good days. I'm kidding. Yeah. I'm actually glad I actually taught people. And the attic should actually be sharing safety concern. To actually be more concerned of their safeties and stuff. I left the game after 4th anniversary. So 2023. Rush Hour 26.5 anniversary for 96 Red. I missed out. Same. I missed out on that Red, but I didn't feel motivated to get him because I wasn't feeling motivated to play Masters back earlier this year because I just didn't want to play the game every day because like I said, I want to do other stuff. Although I do play this game when I'm out doing when I'm just going out and stuff. But yeah.
Let's just get this over with. Let's do this! Now is my chance! There!
Yeah. I mean, I like that red model. It looks pretty good. But yeah, so yeah, yeah, I actually got a lot of tips. Even if I'm actually disappointed with the game is nothing. I still got a lot of the ways to actually advise. So yeah, so I think Pokemon Go is a tremendous fun game to actually play even. I mean, I know Niantic got a lot of criticism, but it still has the same big audience. Yeah, I just suggest that if you actually just want to play Pokemon, I think Go would actually be a better choice. Same with Masters. But yeah, I went to Pokemon Go Fest last week. Okay, well, last week's weekend, and yeah, 2 weeks ago, those days, cause I had a family that wanted to play Pokemon Go on a field because it had the epic battles. yeah,
Let's go.
everyone was there. Like a lot of people were there.
No!
Now is my chance.
Which I had fun with, which I had fun going there because I like seeing people bring out their Pokemon merch and stuff, and there was one guy that had a bag full of badges of Pokemon Go, which I find cool.
Don't understand.
That was very cool. That was awesome to see. That was very awesome to see, actually. I think I was actually there for at least 6 days on that field. So it was from Tuesday to Sunday. Sunday was with Mega Mewtwo Y that people were actually chasing after.
Time to get focused!
Now is my chance.
Yeah. Man, I play Go because I don't play mobile games that much. Well, for a reason I say in the beginning of the stream about what game that Pokemon Go has. Well, it's no doubt they'll survive a lot longer than Masters, and much longer than the
Something went wrong.
yeah, much longer than Mario Kart. But yeah, I might play them because I know a lot of you play games often. Well, I haven't played Go much, so but I think a lot of people had fun enjoying it because I don't think I actually feel pressure that everything's paywalled. So I mean. But I don't really play Go that much because I don't really go out as often because, yeah. Mostly because I don't really have like, I don't really have like a job right now and stuff, and also given like my habits on gaming because I don't really play much of mobile. Besides Masters from time to time. As for the issues of the game people point out on games, yeah, they come. I don't think they matter to me as much. I mean, I don't think they actually make the game be affected. That's because, I mean, you still reach the highest, and the worst thing I've seen with Pokemon Go is actually dropping 32 bits support on phones. Because not 2021, Samsung was still selling their budget phones as 32-bit for whatever reason. It was already past 2020, and in fact, Samsung's budget phone still sells the phone disguised underneath being actually 32-bit, which is sus. Because the 64-bit phones and stuff came since 2016, and by 2020, I thought I would stop hearing I thought I would see companies not sell 32-bit stuff anymore, but I don't know when was the last year that companies were still selling 32-bit phones. So I saw someone missed Pokemon Masters when they got a new phone. They had to get a budget phone because they couldn't afford they couldn't afford a mid-range phone because of the cost. They were living in Texas, and we know Texas is not doing good with the economy and stuff. But when they get a budget phone from Samsung from late 2020, guess what? The old phone supports 64-bit, the new phone was 32-bit, so they cannot play Pokemon Masters. Yeah, that sucked. But I'm not blaming Dino or even if I did think at the time, I get why they actually want to make the game 64-bit because of more resources being in use and stuff. But yeah. But a person that had a 64-bit phone just had to be giving away to her family. And she got the new 32-bit phone for Christmas, and they thought it was going to be 64-bit because it's Samsung somehow in Christmas 2020 didn't even state that the phone was going to be 32-bit. And if it had more than 2 gigabytes of RAM, which could have been useful for 64-bit. I don't know why they went to that route back then. And it was only at least a few more years that Samsung did this. I know other companies did this too, and yeah, back then, I just thought it was weird for them to sell 32-bit phones still, which made no sense back then. Guess I was expecting a 4 to 5 year transition to where any new phone would be 64-bit. Yeah. But with the Pokemon Go dropping 32-bit, yeah, that was like the worst thing I've seen. But then again, it wasn't like a big deal for most players unless you still have 32-bit phone. But I think it was 2022 that they actually dropped 32-bit or something. Yeah, bits are complicated. I know. But yeah. But I think personally I got a 32-bit phone for Christmas. Got a tablet a year later to play matches again. What was a tablet? 164-bit. So, yeah, we were able to play the game again. I wasn't even understand the fact why 32-bit back then was still a thing. Well, actually, it was 2014 that that 64-bit Android first story appeared. Yeah, because of Nvidia's K1 having both 32-bit and 64-bit chip and all that. Yeah, I would expect at least 4 to 5 year complete transition, not near 10 years where budget phone is still selling 32-bit, which made no sense. Yeah, that got me.
Here we go. Let's go.
Good thing I always do my research when I get new phones. Just to tell if it's a 64-bit phone.
Now's my chance. I got this.
Is to actually check the phone's RAM. If it's at least 4 gigabytes, then it's no doubt gonna be 64-bit. Phones with 3 gigabytes of RAM, a lot of them will be 64-bit, but somehow they're still gonna be held back by 32-bit
Go for it.
for whatever reason. don't know why. I don't know why that 3 GB RAM phones are. Because they don't really even state the OS. Besides Android version number. I don't know about Apples. I never had an Apple, so I don't even know. But yeah. That's like my experience of people telling me about phone compatibility with these games. I always take it as like a major issue. As long as you do your research.
All systems activate! Activate! Now is my chance! Target locked! Go on! Everything's ready. We can learn something from this.
An ice age is looming!
Yeah.
Do you honestly think you can beat me?
Let's see.
Leave it to me!
Now is my chance! Now is my chance!
Excellent.
Go on!
Okay, that's clear. That's good. So what else actually helps gaming right now that I had in mind? Yeah, I would say I was gonna really play like retro games here. But yeah, well, I don't know if I'm actually gonna stream like a nostalgic game this week, so I'm not doing my video. I'm actually almost done with it. I do at least 2 scenes left, and then it goes to the editing program on DaVinci Resolve. Actually did a major scene, like recently took 4 days to do. Yeah, because it was like less than 3 minutes long on the whole scene. So that took longer. And production. And production, yes.
My partner and I are ready to fight.
That was fun to do because I had like good ideas on the video. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be so epic.
Go on.
I'll handle this. We simply weren't ready yet.
Guess we're done.
Well, that was close. Yeah. I'll just do what I can. I'll just do what I can to actually survive each type until I actually reach a point where I can no longer do them. Sarah remaining? Really? No, it's Sarah remaining. I didn't even notice that there was gonna be a remainder. Yeah. Just look at the complete bottom. It says Sarah remaining, so I can't do any more for today. I don't know why that's a thing, but why it had to be a thing, but yeah, I think it's the reason I haven't really played much of that one, because everything has to be a limit for whatever reason. I tried to do the top one, the challenge those blessed by the Dead Sea. I tried doing that one, I kept failing. They are too strong. Very strong. I couldn't even defeat them, and I always get at least one of the teams to get taken down on their second turn every time. Yeah, I'm close. I'm that close. Yeah. Yeah, that's also a reason I haven't really played much of this game, because of the limitation. Yeah. I don't know if free-to-play games vary on how much you play them.
Hello, this is for you.
Yeah, I played Shuffle. It's my first free-to-play game, and then I got tired of it because I want to play more of it on my 3DS when it was a free-to-play that I had to wait for a Stegmia to revive. And I only get one chance, and if I lose, I had to wait 30 more minutes. That's what it felt like to me, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. Well, I only played for a while, but then again, yeah. That was like this. That was like my first. That was like my first entry of the state of gaming in general. Yeah. I mean, I know 3DS's server is shut down completely, so I don't think they survived. I don't know if the software server survived. So all I can say about that is that okay, my 3DS is modded and stuff, at least I could play the game indefinitely, so I don't have to worry about stamina. I could just play the game at any time, well, the longest as I can. Yeah. But now they're at focus on Cafe Remix, which I don't think anyone liked because it's too limiting. That's the reason that's why I stayed out from free-to-play games. Yeah, that's why I haven't really played much of mobile games because of all that stuff. Cause I just want to play for fun. Not just being locked down in the paywall stuff. Which I could argue about. That's how they make money. That's why I actually got pretty much phased out of it. The Masters did a better job. I know the stabbing on the top right, as you can see, but at least I was able to still do other stuff. I could do the champion stadium, but the thing is that doesn't even give me gems, so I'm not gonna do it today or any day. I mean, I could do other stuff and all that, and I mean, game it didn't require a stamina, so which I'm fine with, to be honest. In Pokemon Go, at least you can still play them in free-to-play. Even Fortnite, a free-to-play game, you still play as long as you want. Overwatch, Marvel Rivals in these games. Yeah. Yeah, free-to-play games varies on its quality. So, but yeah, I'm only comfortable playing them if it doesn't really feel like you're forced to actually wait for a stamina or something. But yeah, so right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to each character's story modes, stories to get gems. I'm just gonna skip through them just to grind more gems. Let's grind. Yeah. But if it's a game that's good, mobile, PC, console, I'll just treat them as that, as if they get this, that the love they deserve. I mean, Christmas. Yeah. But I think if I have problems with the arcs, with the arc units, at least I could, accept the fact that, that they exist. That the arcs exist. Arc units exist and stuff, and I mean, at least I got the models for use on videos. That's good. Yeah. But what I actually love about Pokemon Masters is the fact that we get to see characters interacting with each other, regardless of what regions they're from. We can actually explore the characters a lot more than the official game. Anyways, I got to see more development towards Marnie. Because of all the character development, like, because of all the character development on Arrivals, Mari gets the least development. Yeah, actually, Mari gets treated a lot better on Sword and Shield, and at least with Pokemon Masters, they actually gave a lot more story to her. And that's good, and I like to see more of the three rivals hanging out with each other, which I liked in Pokemon Masters. That was good. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, Pokemon Masters is not really canon directly from the games. It's just its own universe in Pasio. If I have proof, there's a reason the Legends Arceus characters appear in this game and see their descendants. Yeah. But also the fact that we get to see more outfits on existing characters is also a bonus. I like the alts. I like a couple of characters. I mean, if I don't like how you get the if I don't like how hard it is to get an art character, I just like to comment how good looking they are. And that's good to see them. To see the characters interacting and seeing themselves getting new outfits. To actually see some outfits. There's Steven. But yeah, even if the story and Pokemon Masters does seem a lot more simple, I mean, at least we get to see them interacting with each other from region to region. Even them getting a lot of missed opportunities from the main games. And I'm still waiting for Dendra from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'm still waiting to get her because she's also my favorite character even. I know she isn't seen as often, at least we get a glimpse of the character and the friendship. Oh, Flannery. Yeah. Yeah, I like Dendra. Very strong character. I explained why I liked her in my Tomodachi live stream. But yeah. I wasn't expecting to see Flannery pop in. Because of all the female characters I actually liked. Did you see that excerpt from Iwata's journal that he kept during the development of Going Sober? Oh, I mean Satoru Iwata's journal. He wrote, "I want my champ to crush me, but then he denies it later after I called my wife to come and protect me, but I kept going back to hang out with champ because I think it'll change." Wow. Yeah. I think Going Sober Stories has a lot of strange stories. I was told by a friend a couple years ago about the guy who created Lugia. He was also a writer for the second movie. He was heavily involved with Pokemon anime. Should I mention he drinks a lot? A lot. It was the reason how he created Lugia. And according to him, he didn't know that they were gonna end up in going sober. Yeah. I heard a lot of crazy things about the Lugia creator. So, actually I like a group of friends in real life. Not online friends, but friends I met in person on where I live. We usually have a film club every week. And I mean, we haven't had one for a while because because all my friends don't like have time to meet up each other. But yeah, in a film club 3 years ago when we were reviewing the second movie, The Power of One, one of the friends actually explained everything about the guy who created Lugia for the movie. Yeah, there's a whole video about him. Trust me, if you gotta look into that, it's very insane. Words cannot describe of how insane that person was. I mean, I find it pretty interesting. Regardless, I like that he somehow had wrote a whole story on his blog about his creation. You have to involve drinking a lot. Yeah, he kept drinking. Yeah. But I heard he passed away in 2010. But yeah, his blog and all that remains. I'm actually surprised that like a guy like him making a whole story of Lugia and his history and the fact he didn't know that Lugia was gonna be in the game and all that stuff. But yeah, it was wonderful. But yeah, I mean, I could try getting Arezu right now. Nope. I mean, at least I got 300 far. I'm not gonna be able to reach it. But yeah, so yeah. Well, on a film club that I had, I reviewed up to 5 movies. Yeah, I like the 5th movie of Pokemon. So I feel like out of all characters that was used, out of all the movies, I think Misty and Brock were less useful in the 5th one than the first 4. So, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna search on how to actually defeat the challenge that was blessed by Dead Sea. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually searching it right now, and they have, two Paldea main trainers be at level 160. Oh wait, that was the wrong one. Okay, there it is, the correct one. A Leaf with Eevee. And they're all over 140. Leaf is level 200 and the main trainer is level 150 and Lily 150. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I have Leaf. I have this one. Yeah, that's the one the person was using. That means I'm gonna have to erase them, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna list the Pokemon Masters X tier list. Yeah. I'm gonna actually search, but first, let me erase the
Definitely
moment.
get even stronger. Training's done.
Because,
Let's
yeah, I
go
got
find
her
someone to
recently.
battle.
And a Corolla.
I made a big discovery. We made it to our treasure island.
Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I'm gonna search the tier list. So I want to see a tier list of the sync pair because I used to have them. Oh yeah, So I used to have like sources on how to get them. Yeah, I used to actually was in their Discord server. But yeah, I left the server because, well, I explained the reason why in my last master stream. Mostly because I wasn't really happy with the rules they put in. Even if I wasn't gonna be engaging, I just didn't want to support their decision. Because they prefer to actually explain about other gacha games. I mean, they have they even have a separate channel for off-topic stuff. But they actually like decided against it for whatever reason. You know, they still kept that channel up. But yeah, I need I need a tier list. Yeah, I have it saved. I have it saved. I have the link saved, so. Where did I? Yeah. I actually post on someone's channel because I would actually want to give them like an advice on how to get the on what secrets they should raise. Who the 6x tier list? Let me see. Alright, so yeah. So I don't know if I actually got like a good guide, right, that I'm actually showing. But yeah, that's all. Okay, there's the sync grid builds. Okay, I found it. I hope I found the right one. The correct one. They haven't updated since April. And they actually removed the secret. Oh wait, never mind. I see it. Yeah, the page is still loading. But yeah, it's still back as... That's still as old as April of this year, so... Damage shielders. Alright. Fortunately, I don't have Elio with that legendary Pokemon as Steel. I don't have Gloria. Yeah, I could tell I'm way behind because I don't play as much. But yeah, utility. Alright.
We're the strongest there is right now.
I mean, at least I could actually raise him.
I'm curious to see how much strong. All right.
Okay, only raise champions as the highest level.
I'm curious to see how much stronger we can get.
But I'm gonna be stuck at 180.
We're the strongest there is right now.
Okay, I think I'm good. Alright. So, who else actually deserves a raise in level? Because yeah, on the secret builds, I'm actually seeing the higher let me see. Yeah. I was about to actually show it, but I want my account on the docs to actually be shown here. So, but yeah, damage dealers, red. Okay, at least Arezu is like an S+ tier, but I can't use her on the battle because it's a steel battle. I mean, I could raise Lily. Okay, she's sprint. So I'm gonna look where's Lily on the document. Where's Lily? Lily. Okay, she's like an S- tier. I don't know if that matters, but you know, I'll see if there's any of my the players' ranking. I got to find out where it is. Yeah, I'm not seeing my player there. Well, the player. Yeah. Because yeah, they have ranks. The rank is Uber, S+, S, S-, A+, A-, and goes from there. So I need steel type. You know, this document is like a few months old. But yeah, I might have to raise the... But I might have to raise the... I'm gonna have to raise... level 180. So I wonder these battles are tough.
We can still
And I'll
aim
people will
higher.
correct me on that.
The fun is just beginning.
Okay, let's make Lily and
We can
Reds.
still aim higher. I'm ready.
Alright. Now let's battle, let's see if it works. Alright. Alright, now let's go on serious business right now. Oh no! I hit that. I hit the button.
Let's have a lovely battle. The finale.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to switch Pokemon actually.
You have my strength at your disposal.
I know that might be a bad idea because there's no support. I'm gonna see it anyway.
Let's have a lovely battle. The finale.
Not over yet.
You've got this.
Go!
Oh dear.
Not over yet.
How disappointing.
Take it away.
You've got
Yeah,
this.
I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I'm not gonna really make it, so... Screw myself and making it. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about that my last Arezu video because I was actually enjoying watching repeatedly
Welcome.
of my own latest creation. So I'm gonna have to look on the field that it'd be the exact same team, actually. Okay, I have to use leave.
Now that's what I call a breakthrough.
Yeah.
We're the best that we can be.
I'm gonna have to hunt more for support stuff, so I'm gonna have to go to training. That's good. There, that's good to actually see.
Welcome.
Okay, at least that's good.
Now that's what I call a breakthrough. Now that's what I call a breakthrough. We're the best that we can be.
Okay, they're all excellent according to
We're the best that we can be.
this YouTuber Lindis.
Now that's what I call a breakthrough. Okay.
I kinda don't like her ex. Right now to Sync Road. A search. Okay. Okay, at least she's 5'5". Okay, so so I'm gonna use so I'm gonna go with according to YouTube Lindy's. Okay, there's that one. Okay, that's that's good. Not too close. I think she extended the cap. Am I right? I think this person actually extended the cap. Yeah. And that's it. Okay, and then yeah, okay, she has stats immunity. Yeah, it's either a deluxe, so it has to be a deluxe cookie.
Now that's what I call
Okay,
a
that's-
breakthrough.
Alright. Has to be at least 3 times. Guaranteed lucky cookie, so no. Jury. No. I have to use these. Nope. Yeah. That sucks. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Now back to steel type. Yeah. I need crunchy. Yes. Lily. Alright. I'm gonna go look. Okay, anniversary Lily. Okay, at least she's 5'5". I don't know how I got it, but glad I did. Okay, Sync Nuke. Now she has to learn Critical
We can
Strike.
still aim higher.
I'm gonna override it.
With this, we can help out even more.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see how it looks on the person's Okay, completely different. Yeah. I'm gonna go for a tripwire. I'm gonna go for a tripwire preset. Alright. Yeah. There you go. Oh yeah. Okay, at least got tripwire. Lower the speed of all opposing seekers by 2 saplings when user enters battle. Yeah, that seems powerful. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna have to see how the user did it. Arcs. Okay, so free player mission. Is Lily's anniversary free to play now? I don't know when I actually got her, but she's actually free to play. Because according to Lindy's, is when I was looking to the video, it mentions free to play user. Well, meaning that only using sync pairs that you can actually get. It's either unlimited or you just earn them from events and stuff. But yeah,
Come on, I'll lead the way.
but wait a minute. We're still... Okay. Yeah. Not sure if I actually need to play with that one. I'll just use whatever I have. So... 1, 3, 2. 1, 3, 2. But I'm gonna watch how this person played it. Left, right. Okay, they made Leaf use the sync pair. Yeah, it looks like you actually had to think a lot of how to actually battle it, so I'm not sure how I feel about that, but at least I could do something about it. Let me check on Leaf stats. Okay. Well, it's something I have to actually think a lot about, so that's gonna be a very tough battle. Alright. Now let's continue with the battle.
Let's have a lovely battle. Here we go. You got this. Get him. Well then.
Yeah, I'll have the stats immunity. Unfortunately.
You got this. Go for it. Do your best. Here we go.
Yeah,
Go for it.
stop the stats immunity. I don't think I could actually do this mission. That's the reason I don't like Nintendo. No, Nintendo SX. Yeah. Let me see. Beginner's guide. Looks like I have free. But I don't think I'm gonna get Arezu with this, so I'm gonna still roll in case. But yeah. Nope. I might have to use Sync Award.
What
I'll
sorts of
have to
encounter?
take one, actually.
Our progress is rather impressive, if I do say so myself. We're the greatest there is.
Let's have a lovely battle.
How's this?
You got this.
You got this.
Oh no.
It's unfortunate.
That's not true.
Do your best.
Yeah. I don't think you could actually complete this battle, so I'm gonna check if they actually have the same battle with, well, okay, someone actually made the one without free to play. Okay, they use Steven and right hand. Let me check if I have right hand.
Welcome.
No, I don't have right. Okay, he's primarily a rock. I'll try again. Okay. It has to be color. I only have one right hand. And Steven has the X.
Welcome.
Steven has the X.
I'm curious.
All right.
The person has one level 1 Steven for the move levels. I'm gonna see how they did it. Okay, make Steven use his move first before striking. Okay, that's good. Okay, they're dealing a good amount of damage, so okay, I'm gonna do it. Alright. So I think I just replaced Leaf with Steven. Steven.
You have my strength at your...
Okay. That looks good to me, so... Alright, now let's do this.
Let's have a lovely battle. The finale.
Yeah,
Not over yet.
I waited too long.
Let's have a lovely battle.
Not over yet.
You've got this.
Go.
Lovely battle. The finale.
Not over yet.
You've got this.
Go.
Okay, how did they use it? Wait a minute. I think I see what's going on. Let's take a look.
I'm always on the hunt.
Yeah, I was making sure. It's Arc Suit Steven with Metagross. It's no wonder. Yeah, it's no wonder I'm not gonna really do well in that battle. Although the champs are strong. Are there gonna be any steel type? No, it's water. Fire. I need steel. Not rock. That would be super strong. I think this thing happened because, yeah, for someone having to play the game every day because of reasons. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remove that. Hold on. Short Mona. Yep. Short Mona. No, it's ice. It was all dark. It would be a different story. Okay, well, 13, but could make me later. That doesn't matter. Excellent. Okay, well, at least I could do this.
Come on, Ollie.
We will see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Let's get on with it. Footloose. Here you go. You can do it. Oh, disappointing.
Really.
Let's get on with it. Footloose. Here you go.
has to be it. Yeah, that's not good to see this. Well, actually, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Or I could say, okay, maybe I could do this one. I don't think I'm gonna really pass.
All aboard! Ready?
Here we go!
It'd be easier if this two Pokemon keeps going on.
All clear!
Whoa, disappointing.
It's all in one. It's all in one take. Yeah. Yeah, I did one mistake and then all of this happened. You know, Chance the Strong is just almost impossible to beat. So, I don't think I could do that one, and I know I cannot do this one either. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Oh no.
You have my strength at your disposal.
Yeah, I know it's got faint, but I just want to see how it goes. I'm not expecting it to be as
Let's
good
have a
anyway.
lovely battle. The finale.
Take it away!
Go for it. Well then.
Probably not. I'll bring his best help.
Unexpected.
Go for it.
Close to that.
How disappointing.
Expect it to
You've got this.
be. Yeah. Oh man. That's the best one I could actually do because I save more HP drops. And I could raise him. But the thing is, it needs like a synchro needs something. I'm not happy with the fact that I need his arc, which it was hard enough to get Arezu because of the amount of time I played the game and no rewards. No rewards. Yeah. So what am I left with right now? I don't know. Fortunately, I don't know if it's enough to fail. So, I'm gonna get it. I don't know how. I don't really use emote stat mode, so I don't know if I have plans to get that. Oh, I'm not having plans to get that anytime soon, so pay gems, pay gems. Yeah, I'm I don't know. Because I don't have enough money on the survey run. I was actually trying to do that until the game stopped me. Yeah. Fortunately, I'm not getting any. Yeah, I heard bad things about the gym because it wants you to play every day, otherwise I heard it's gonna reset. The last time that people spoke to me about it, and I don't want to deal with that, so what do we have from here? Yeah, it's disappointing to actually see, but like I said, I'm not gonna make it as a huge deal. I mean, I'm already was expecting I wasn't gonna get Arezu. Not just because I wasn't gonna, that's just because I really got concerned about the gaming industry with the fact that a lot of mobile games disappear later on. But also the fact that the fact capture games, I mean, say what we want about remarking in the defense or not, but I mean, the only issue of those is the fact that if you want to get the more gems, you have to play it every day. And it's something I don't really have that much energy on because I just want to do other stuff, and I mean, I'm always doing other things here and there. Especially I'm making a next video. But yeah, yeah. Thing is, I'm not really that disappointed I didn't end up getting the Arezu sync pair. I mean, as much as I want to get her, yeah, I don't think I could actually get her in the current state. Which actually shows that I'm not really, I don't think I could actually get her right now. And with the Master Pass, which I hardly use. I mean, I got it when it was $5. I know they raised it to $8 because they added this. They added replenish a total. Yeah, they add more stuff than the regular Battle Pass. So, personally, I don't mind they raise the price as long as they add more features. I mean, I don't have issues with game prices nowadays and all that, but that's another story that I already explained. then I'm gonna get other defenders that actually tell me otherwise. Same with the whole mobile gaming. But the thing is, despite all that, yeah, I think the whole issue of the Mario Kart Tour kind of made me actually be less, well, I don't know how should I put it, maybe less disappointed that I didn't get the character that, well, Arezu's ult, actually. I'm not that disappointed with it, but yeah, I could see why I could see why I was disappointed I didn't end up getting her. But for me, it's just more whatever. Mostly because I'm not really that big and master as much as I used to. I mean, the game still has a lot of good things to offer. Don't get me wrong, it has a lot of good things in it. I mean, yeah, I mean, I could see why it got a lot more popularity and lasted longer than Mario Kart Tour. Masters came a month after Mario Kart Tour, by the way, like 7 years ago. But yeah, I mean, not that bad that I did not get Arezu though, but yeah. Well, the ult. I mean, I'm good with the regular Arezu sync pair. I got it when I got a lot of gems, but yeah. I mean, I made my whole rant about mobile gaming and gaming in general these days, and yeah, just the reason I made all these points is I just want to actually share my thoughts on this whole thing. And the fact that that's kind of my advice on what you spend in case the game decides to go out for whatever reason. I mean, I know Mario Kart Tour didn't have much of a chance because when Nintendo removed the gacha like 4 years ago, they completely removed any new items to show off, because I don't think the gacha removal actually affected the game, because I mean, it had a chance to actually survive without it. I think Nintendo decided actually didn't really want the game to survive as much as people wanted to. I mean, the fact that they moved their focus to Mario Kart World to develop for the Switch 2. And in fact, that's kind of where it shows why they didn't add much feature in the same month when the gacha removal happened. I mean, if gacha removal was the effect, I would have seen a lot less items like a few months later, like 3 to 4 months later, not at the same month. Since they actually came up with ideas ahead of time, like at least 3 to 4 months. Man, yeah, sad to actually see Mario Kart disappear, that there was no, say, offline version that Pocket Camp has, but I mean, even if Masters do go off, I mean, the thing is, besides Pokemon Go, it has the biggest player base. I mean, the thing is, unlike Mario Kart Tour, this game had so much to offer. Characters interacting with each other, I mean, Pokemon battles and everything, and getting the Pokemon, strong Pokemon and all that stuff is just a lot of things in this game than Mario Kart World. Well, no, Mario Kart Tour could. I mean, yeah, they had a chance to actually subvert the expectation, but yeah, Nintendo was not really having interest in much of the mobile gaming space. That's why a lot of their games got axed out. But the Pokemon Company, however, they're the ones that manage the mobile gaming space. Masters have the TPC's director, Champions have DPC's director. That director is the reason a lot of those mobile Pokemon games exist, and most of them are not that good. Even Pokemon Champions. Yeah, if there's an actual decision of why Masters have like controversial decisions like the arc, and at least for me, with the fact that the hard pity is higher. Yeah, that'll be that's most of the decision the executives made and all of that, and behind TPC. Dina's the one that just makes the game. But regardless, Masters seem to be the best Pokemon game besides Pokemon Go to actually have a good player base. And if it wasn't for Pokemon Masters, I don't know how I'm gonna really make videos, because there's like so much characters in Pokemon that I just want to use, and I mean, the longer lives, the more we get more characters, and I don't think I really reach the same situation as Nintendo would, because that's Pokemon Company's in charge of that. Let's just say so. I'm not making it as if this is Nintendo X, because I say that the Pokemon games are just separated from Nintendo in terms of management. And yeah, I know people actually put Nintendo as the big blame as Sony of the axing out the physical copies, and Microsoft of the Xbox brand with layoffs in it. But I'm here to disagree on that, because I just argue that that's pretty much the whole thing on mobile gaming in general. That a lot of the mobile games phase out, but that's like more so playing on that whole space rather than just Nintendo alone. So, I mean, even if I'm not happy with the Mario Kart Tour's disappearance, I just can't blame them alone or completely. Even though they actually didn't have much of interest with the game to begin with. I mean, I think that's all the words I have meant was what I said in the beginning of the stream. So I just want to give out my thoughts as the whole thing to have everyone understand. I mean, yeah, at least the models of both games are preserved, but if I do have so much concern with how I spend from my Google Awards money and all that, I just want to give out my thoughts on the whole space. And I mean, yeah, that's why I wasn't really being disappointed with the Arezu. That didn't get her out because of all this. Yeah, that's the reason I don't really play as much mobile games with all the issues I said throughout the stream. And I kept rambling a lot about gaming and stuff, and I do apologize. Yeah, it's just that this whole month isn't really that good with the gaming news. But yeah, I mean, and that's why I actually stated a lot of positives about gaming, my RG Ally, the PC gaming, and all that, the MMD models, the model ports from Masters to MMD, or to Blender in my case, and a bunch of others. Yeah, I'll just go on about all this, and yeah. But I don't really plan on actually continuing to ramble about them. And I'll ramble about the game prices, 80, and the quality versus quantity type of thing, which I said on my CA's review, and as well as my Tomodachi life and all that. And the reason I mentioned that I get Switch games from the bin, which saves me money by a lot. Cause yeah, well, I can't wait to play Mario and Sonic with a family. Since I got the $20 one. Since we got the game for $20 instead of $60, because it came used. I could actually play with the family. And also, yeah, I think I'll actually play on my Switch next. Because I'm gonna eat first, so I'm gonna play a Switch game. So the next game I'm gonna play is Scarlet Violet. So just wait. So just be patient on that. I'm gonna play it. So yeah, see you in 30 minutes around.